Hey, you guys. So, coming again with another message. Even though I'm in a time and place of rest, I have to be obedient. But God been dealing with me about things for my personal self, and I had to come and share with you all. Because the devil is busy, and the devil is busy in high places to take out God's children. So, whenever you go to doctors, make sure you're asking questions. Don't just go off of what they say. Y'all, we have witches, we have warlocks that work in these hospitals, that work in these doctor's office, that will try to take a child of God out if you're not careful. So me going back and forth to the doctor, getting my checkups and things done, my prescriptions and stuff done, and some medications I have to go to the doctor and get. And so out of nowhere, the nurse changed my prescription. And I was asking her, why did she change my prescription? She was like, oh, because we just mix this medicine or whatever, and it can be stronger. I'm like, okay, well, how much longer or how many doses I had to take to get back to my regular doses? Well, she was telling me like 5 or 6 doses, which didn't sound right. So now, mind you, this is over a couple of weeks, probably like 2 weeks. So she wasn't there. She went on vacation. This particular nurse, I've been seeing like 3 different nurses. I don't know why. It's just like they don't work like that no more. But last week I saw the head nurse. When I talked to the head nurse about my dosage, my prescription, and she was telling me, she was like, yeah, you only need 2 more shots and you'll be back to your normal dosage. And I told her, okay. So she said, when you come back again the next time, you'll be back to norm. So didn't see the head nurse no more because she mainly works in the back. She was just filling in. Got to the other girl had came back, and I was trying to explain to her like I should be on my normal doses this time. She's like, oh no, that's not so. You got 2 or 3 more doses, blah 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 blah. I'm like, well, that's not what the head nurse told me, and she was pretty much saying that she could have been mistaken, this and that, the third. And I said, okay, fine. God told me when I go back today, he was like, when you go back today, you should be on your normal dosage. And to ask, what dose is she giving you? Went back in there today. I said, I asked her. The Holy Spirit just told me to ask her or tell her, I'm on my normal dosage today, right? No. You got like 2 more times, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I should be on my normal doses by now. And I asked her, I said, what level are you giving me? She was giving me more than my normal amount of dosage. And I asked her, I said, well, if you know my normal amount of doses is this, why are you giving me more? Well, I don't know, this and that third. I was like, you don't know? I said, put me back to my normal doses. Put me back there. Do not give me more than what I'm supposed to be getting. If you see in that computer system, and I made her show me, I said, if you see in this computer system that I never got this high amount of dosage, why would you give it to me? Well, I'll make a note of it. Yes, you will. Y'all ask questions, because when I tell you, if it wasn't for the Holy Spirit, God telling me you should be on your normal dosage, and I had to ask her what was the dosage amount, and that's another thing you have to ask. They're supposed to tell you what they're giving you, your dosage amount, everything. They're supposed to tell you. Well, I noticed this past couple of times they really weren't telling me what I was getting, and so I had to ask her. Well, this particular nurse, she wasn't telling me. She didn't tell me. The other nurse, she was telling me, but she was giving me a higher dosage and trying to make it seem like I have always been on a higher dosage when I have not. Like I said, I went to the computer screen. She showed me, and I was just like, well, if you see that this is my normal, why are you giving me a higher dosage than my normal? Y'all, when you go to the doctor, ask questions. I was trying to figure out while I was having like headaches and stuff out of nowhere. And I'm like, God, like, am I under warfare? And if I am under warfare, show it to me. And God kept showing me the doctor's office. Like, he kept showing me the doctor's office, or he kept saying something about the doctor. And I'm like, okay. And he was like, the next time you go to the doctor, you should be on your normal dosage. Ask questions. Ask questions. That's malpractice, what they were doing. Had I would have had a bad reaction, or had I would have got really, really sick, I would have been able to sue them. Ask questions when y'all go to the doctor. I told you guys, the devil works in high places. The devil are in doctor's office. They're in hospitals. Ask questions. She had, and then like for me to ask her, why are you giving me a higher dosage when you see that this is my normal dosage, and you to tell me you don't know, is a problem. So thank God I'm back to my normal dosage. But now I had to put in my mind that every time I go back to get my prescription, I had to make sure that I ask them what doses are they giving me. And they're going to have to show me where doses are you giving me. Because if you're giving me more than my normal amount, or trying to give me more than my normal amount, and that y'all know that's not what I'm supposed to be getting, I will be going to your head nurse, and I will be going to the doctor. Y'all will be getting wrote up. Y'all not supposed to be doing that. Y'all are putting my health at risk. And there's no telling who other patients that they've been doing like that. And it's like between two girls, and they are new girls, so they don't really be there a lot. They say they be back and forth to offices, but when I talked to the head nurse, she was like, girl, these nurses now, they come to work when they feel like it, which is sad. But however, like I said, when you guys go to the doctor, make sure you ask questions. Make sure you ask questions. Make sure they show you your prescriptions and things that you're supposed to be getting, and explain to you what they're giving to you. That's your right, okay? But ask questions. God wanted me to come and share that because it's a lot of witchcraft going on, a lot of warfare going on, and the devil is trying to figure out how he can take out God's children. And if you go to like the doctors and stuff like that, that's one way he'll try to take you out, by just simply going to the doctor, trying to get prescriptions, and people trying to give you the wrong dosage. So pay attention, okay? I love you all. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will chat with you all later.